Hi everybody and welcome to Rose's Cafe. This week we're going to make chicken tinola. This is a soup dish using chicken parts and traditionally using green papaya. Some variants substitute sayote in place of the green papaya. I wasn't able to find any green papaya, plenty of ripe papaya at the supermarket today, but I did find, surprisingly, some sayote, so we're going to use that instead. Now, sayote is a member of the cucumber family along with squash and melons. To use it, we're going to first peel it, cut it open, remove the seeds, and then cut the flesh into bite-sized pieces. Sayote was native to Mexico, but it was spread by the Spaniards pretty much around the world, and that includes the Philippines. Here's our cast of characters in order of appearance. First, we're going to heat the oil. Then we're going to sweat the garlic and onions until they're nice and aromatic. After that, we're going to add to the pot the patis or fish sauce and some fresh ginger that's been thinly sliced. After the ginger has cooked for a few minutes, we're going to add the chicken, which is about 3 pounds of chicken legs I have here. You could use thighs or a mixture of both. After they have cooked for a few minutes, we're going to add 2 cans of chicken broth. After the chicken's cooked for about 5 minutes, we're going to add the sayote, which we have peeled, seeded, and chopped into bite-sized pieces. We're going to continue to let that simmer until the sayote is done and the chicken is no longer pink in the center. Once we reach that point, we're going to add some salt and pepper, and then we're going to add the chopped up head of bok choy and about a half a pound of spinach that we have chopped up, and we're going to cook that for just a few more minutes until the vegetables are wilted. For this job, I've elected to use my stock pot. I've heated the oil in the bottom and I've added the onions and garlic, and I'm going to sweat the onions for a little while. The onion and garlic mixture is nicely aromatic now, so I'm going to add the sliced ginger and the patis or fish sauce. Let's stir that briefly, and then I'm going to add the chicken. We're going to cook the chicken parts in here together with the onions, garlic, fish sauce, and ginger for just a few minutes, so they can take on a little bit of that flavor. Now the chicken's been cooking for 2 or 3 minutes, and the ginger and garlic and onions are really aromatic. So now we're going to add the chicken broth. We're going to let the chicken broth come to a boil and simmer for just a few minutes before we add the sayote. Our pot's been simmering for about 10 minutes or so, so now it's time to add the sayote. Give that a good stir, and we're going to let that simmer for about 20 minutes or so until the chicken's definitely done. It's been simmering now for about 20 minutes and everything appears to be about done, so I'm going to add a little pepper and a little salt. Mix that in a little bit, and now it's time to add the green veggies, the chopped bok choy and the chopped spinach. Now we want to continue to cook this for just a few more minutes until the greens wilt down into the soup. Now the greens have all cooked down, so it looks like we're ready. And there we are. Dinner is served. Thanks for stopping by. Come and see us again next week at Rose's Cafe.
Whatever.